Mindset affects decision making. Your mindset affects how you make decisions. If you have a positive mindset, you are more likely to take risks and try new things. You are also more likely to see the positive side of challenges and setbacks. If you have a negative mindset, you are more likely to avoid risks and stick to what you know. You are also more likely to see the negative side of challenges and setbacks. You've met people with some of these mindsets before. Let's see which one fits you and which ones are the most valuable ones to install in your operating system. Here are 15 types of mindsets. First up, we've got the fixed mindset. So the fixed mindset implies that the rules are set in stone, that your qualities are set in stone, and there's no way for you to evolve or be flexible beyond what's already been established. The people with a fixed mindset are hard-headed to say the least. They see the world in black and white. For these people, it's all about the outcome. You either win fully or you are losing. There are no second places. These are people who believe in destiny. Life has already been pre-written for them, so there's no point in trying to change it. A fixed mindset is one of the leading indicators of both poverty and misery. If the individual does not believe it's in their power to change their reality, they will succumb to it for as long as others deem it appropriate. Next is the growth mindset. Now the growth mindset is the complete opposite of the fixed mindset. These individuals believe reality can be altered through effort, discipline, and insight. They see reality is limited only by their ability to understand it and the effort they put into changing it. The people with a growth mindset obsess over their progress. They derive value from it. How far did I come if I was able to come this far? Well, how far can I go? They don't like staying still, even in their time off their minds. Still flies to whatever they could be doing better or doing next. These are builders and the project is never finished because there's always more to do. The downside of the growth mindset is you get stuck playing infinite games. It allows you to be incredibly successful in life, but you only draw validation from climbing. Even higher, the gambler mindset. These are the people who are waiting for their big break. They're not chasing progress. They're chasing the high of uncertainty. They go all in, even when you're not supposed to, and this leads them to live one of the most chaotic lives. It's simply unsustainable. Their handicap is their inability to ever zoom out. The gambler cares only about the present moment. They spend everything they have right now. They cannot control themselves. These are the people who caught a win at one point in time, wasted it, and now keep on chasing after it, while trapping themselves without realizing it. The victim mindset, it's never their fault. The world is conspiring against them. It's the parents, neighbors, teachers, friends, banks, governments, or the Illuminati that have made it their mission to keep them down. Specifically, nothing works as it should. They're always late. They're always the victim of circumstance. Just happen to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. They also can never seem to catch a break. The victim believes they have so much potential, but they never got the opportunity to live up to it. If it wasn't for those meddling kids, they would have been much further away with this. Also, they hit the like button. If you got the reference from the audio alone, blaming others for your situation, it's not gonna improve your life. Zero-sum mindset. You believe the outcome is limited. If you win, someone else loses. If you get rich, someone else stays poor. They believe there's only a limited amount of reward. The zero-sum mindset implies there's only one pie, and if you eat too much out of it, someone else is not gonna get their fair share. In the world of a zero-sum mindset, the idea that you can bake unlimited amounts of pie is just non-existent. They try to split what is existent instead of figuring out how to just create more. These are people who believe in cutting expenses and budgeting. They don't realize that increasing their income is even an option. One of the biggest differences between those who make it in life and those who don't is the understanding that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Together, you can take down a mammoth while on your own. You can stick to picking berries. Now 10% of a mammoth is way better than 100% of 9 berries. If you believe you have a limited mindset and wish to transition to a growth mindset, one that will allow you to make progress in life, go to allot.com/app right now. The app is free to download and there's even a trial for you to see what it's all about. That's allot.com/app, the funnel mindset. They hate making decisions. They can never give you a straight answer, and they look to their spouse or others before deciding between chocolate or vanilla. They're just there for the ride, and the thought of being in the driver's seat kind of terrifies them all their lives. They've looked to someone to sit in the shade of. They're the assistant, the mama's boy, the teacher's pet, and the one who never has any questions to ask, and the one who waits for the raise or to be noticed by spy. The thing is, the world needs both followers and leaders. Followers are a net positive to the world when they're following the right person. The I'll do it later mindset. It's their I'll start on Monday mindset. This is my last splurge mindset. If you've been subscribed to our channel for a while, you know the road to wealth is paved with delayed gratification. In that case, it's delayed productivity. They won't do it unless they can no longer procrastinate on it. They're the ones who do a half-assed job submitting 50% effort projects 2 minutes before the deadline. They're the ones who always say they'll get shredded at some point, but not right now because they're dealing with some stuff. They're the ones who've been talking about starting a business for the past 3 years, but haven't done anything about it. Don't get us wrong, okay? It's never too late to start, but if you start too late, you might not get very far. So get cooking, my friend, the one-try mindset. These people are like, I tried once. I failed, so it doesn't work. Guess what? My friend, any form of success requires multiple attempts. It's actually what it takes to get good at something and to increase your likelihood of success. Real success. You shot a bow once and you missed the target. Must be impossible then. Sounds stupid, right? But people do this all the time, especially when risk or creative work is involved in their minds. They're trying to spare you the pain and embarrassment that they're feeling. They'll even tell you about their attempt as if it were this large-scale academic study on the topic, or veterans recounting a war. But when you drill a bit deeper, how hard did you really try? You realize that you and them aren't the same. The my way or no way mindset. You have definitely met this kid on the playground when you were little. You either played whatever they wanted or they got mad, took their toys and went home. That's literally you as an adult growing up. You meet this person in school, teachers who are obsessed with you, using their methodology to solve the problem at hand. Not only do they not reward, but they actively punish. Any alternative ways of solving as an adult, you might find them in the workplace as your boss, or even in your friend group as the person who wants to choose what everyone should be doing on vacation. Pro tip, the my way or no way only works if you are the one paying for everything, and you don't really care if something happens or not. The gratitude mindset, remember number 2 on this list. The growth mindset and how we said they never have enough, they're never satisfied. While the Goldilocks zone is when you mix it with a gratitude mindset. This is someone who's grateful for their current reality. These people feel like they've already won because on their terms, they have. They wake up every morning and realize that literally over 1 billion people would trade their lives for theirs and all of their wishes would come true for them. Growth is just a function of impact and odds. The more we grow, the higher the impact we can have on the world. A gratitude mindset means that if you were to die today, you're happy with the life that you've lived because you lived it right. Gratitude is the gateway to happiness, and one can never truly be successful until they're happy. For years, we've made gratitude a regular practice in our life, so much so that we start every day finding a little thing to be grateful for. It refrains the entire day, and people tell us that we're a better company because of it. Most people don't realize just how big of a domino effect this is because they've never done it consistently. So we decided to come up in hell. We built a journal for people who don't like journaling. If you download the Alack app, you can use the Alack journal for free. Every day we ask you only 4 questions, with the first one being what you're grateful for today, plus 1 deep reflection. It takes less than 6 minutes to fill it in, so it's easy to build up the habit, and tens of thousands of people are already using it daily because it makes their days better. Go to a Calm app and add gratitude to your day abundance mindset. There's so much beauty out there. There's so much abundance, there's so much love, joy, happiness, that it's a way more than enough to go around. Even if we all got twice what we wanted, there'd still be way more left. The abundance mindset looks at the world like a playground. Everything can be improved, enjoyed, explored, and there's nothing stopping you from doing it. These people look at uncertainty as a possibility to improve the future, something certainty does not provide. A scarcity mindset makes you put up walls and hide what you have from the world, for you're scared someone's going to take it from you. An abundance mindset allows your entire circle to win. A scarcity mindset keeps all of you poor, and the abundance mindset makes everyone rich. The catch is, unless everyone in your circle believes in abundance, there will be some who try to make themselves rich at the expense of everyone else. The solution-oriented mindset. When a problem presents itself, people around the problem react differently. You have those who are the victims of the problem. We've covered them earlier. You've got those who want to talk about the problem. You've got those who wait for other people to fix the problem. And then finally, you've got those few people who are looking to actually fix the problem. Outside of these, there are some other people who like to complain or give their opinions on how the problem is being solved by someone else. Everyone except the one fixing the problem is a net negative to the situation as a rule of life. Watching from the sidelines should not interrupt those actually doing it. A solution-oriented mindset is the main reason why marriages go the long run and thrive over time. Instead of burying the feelings inside, they're put on the table, and those involved don't get up from that table until the problem is solved. And this also applies very well in business, the creative mindset. These are the ideas people. They're not the execution over extended periods of time. People, they love the puzzle, but once they've figured it out, they don't want to be the ones doing the hard work, putting it all together. Most people look at problems with one solution in mind, but a creative mindset figures out how to rearrange the pieces and use them somewhere else in business. This is figuring out the person you hired for one position is actually better suited somewhere else instead of just firing them. A creative mindset allows you to look at reality and create an alternative, one that still drives the point across. A creative mindset allows the world to flow through them as they're not tied to any rigid framework. A creative mindset sees solutions where other people see problems. The collector mindset, these are the people who get excited by anything new. The more pieces in their collection, the better. They're usually early adopters. They always get the new iPhone. They always buy the limited edition soda. They drive across town to a food truck because someone on the internet said it was really good. They're collecting experiences, things, memories, all kinds of stuff. The downside is the collector immediately wants to jump onto the next piece of the collection. So you might be on one holiday talking about the next trip you want to take. Their problem is they never go deep. These are the people who seep around and are emotionally unavailable for the collector. Value is derived from checking things off a list. You've met people like this before that can't wait to go after the next shiny thing to add it to their collection. And finally, the winner-takes-all mindset. This is the hyper-competitive individual. They're the obsessed cousin of the fixed and gambler's mindsets. It's not enough for them to win. Others must fail miserably. They describe themselves as a lone wolf, but in reality, there isn't a pack out there that wants to hang with them. They take themselves way too seriously and only care about winning. If for any reason, the outcome might look like it's not going to turn out in their favor, well, they quit immediately and point the finger at others who didn't pull their weight. They don't inspire others. Now, we used to be like this in our early days, and it served us well to get out of poverty. But as we've matured and realized, life is a team sport. You need to learn to play well with others because no matter how good you think you are, you will lose to others who got their shit together working as a team. Competition is only good for the customer, so we've stopped competing. We only care about making the best possible app out there and giving you the most transformational content possible. And we are doing it at our pace, and we value getting it right more than being faster than the competition. We thank you for being along with us for this ride. It really means a lot to us as you keep on making progress. Inevitably, everyone outgrows the winner-takes-all mindset. So now we're curious, which of these did you identify with? Let us know in the comments, and ask for those of you who've watched the video up until this point. We've saved a secret mindset just for you. The reality is negotiable mindset. This is our primary mindset that we developed for ourselves, and as a result, we believe one of the primary reasons why we were able to find success in life. It's a way of looking at the world in which everything you want is there for the taking if you ask for it over and over again. Until you get it back in the day, we used to put it on our coffee mugs as a slogan and reminder that you need to negotiate with life in order to get the outcome you actually desire. You give some, it gives something back. You sacrifice something, it gives you back a reward. Once you understand how to trade with life, you can negotiate with it in your favor. You end up giving a little and getting more than you asked for back. The more you do it, the better you become at it, and your reality alters as a result. That's when you tap into a new phase of your existence. When you realize you've cracked the code, everything becomes an option for you. There are no more limitations. It's just a matter of negotiating with life and then giving it what it wants. In return, it sounds kind of cheesy, but at that point you can actually do anything you want if you're willing to make the trade. If this idea resonated with you, please write. Reality is negotiable in the comments. Let's see how many of you will start negotiating with life and moving forward.